It is election day for county primaries here in Tennessee. In Hamilton County, 3 candidates are running for district attorney.
That's right, and Local 3's Cornelia Nicholson is live to help us learn a little more about each of those candidates. Cornelia?
Good morning, John and Lori. We've seen over the course of all of their campaigns, all 3 district attorney candidates have been very vocal on their stances and also their controversies. Now, we've heard from Democrat John Brooks and Republicans Cody Wamp and Neil Pinkston debate multiple times on topics like prosecuting marijuana offenses, their experience, and racial equity in policing. And Wamp says if she becomes DA, she wants to have a dedicated gang and violent crime unit to help curb violence, whereas incumbent Pinkston says he wants to continue using the cold case unit. Now, Brooks, the only Democrat in the race, says he thinks Hamilton County deserves a professional district attorney's office and believes he's qualified for the job.
What we cannot keep doing is the same exact thing. We have got to reprioritize. We have to shift focus. I would like to hit the refresh button.
I've seen every kind of case. I've had cases to the U.S. Supreme Court and the state Supreme Court.
I want to continue what we have started. We have a very professional staff who knows what they're doing and knows how to prosecute in this county.
Now, both Republican candidates, Pinkston and Wamp, are facing off for the nomination today, and the winner of the primary will go head-to-head with Democrat John Brooks in the August general election. But now I'm going to send it over to Caroline Corrigan, who has more on the Hamilton County mayor election today. Caroline?
Well, good morning. Voters will head to the polls today to select a Republican candidate for Hamilton County Mayor. Matt Adams is the only Democrat in the race, while 3 Republicans are vying for the spot today. Businessman Matt Hollander of Appleton, a real estate agent, and County Commissioner Sabrina Smedley of Ottawa, and entrepreneur Weston Wamp of Chattanooga. Now, during a debate at Local 3 News last month, the Republican candidates discussed multiple topics, such as the possibility of a new Chattanooga Lookouts baseball stadium, as well as infrastructure and education.
School doesn't have to look like it used to. I mean, our STEM school at Chattanooga State's an example of that. We basically used auxiliary space less than 10 years ago, and it's now one of the highest performing public schools.
And I have met with the superintendent on multiple occasions. He and I have already talked about the possibility of taking 2 of our schools that are grossly under capacity and repurposing those.
I wish every child could walk to their elementary school, but when it comes to high schools, we also have to be careful. At Brainerd and at Howard, you have gang-related issues and turf war problems.
Now, the winner of today's Republican primary election will go on to face Democrat Matt Adams in the general election in August. He is a 7th-generation Tennessean and an Army veteran. He tells us his top priority is education. For now, live in Hamilton County, Caroline Corrigan, Local 3 News.
Caroline, thanks for bringing us up to speed on that. We're going to be watching all these races very closely today. If you are still trying to make a decision on who to vote for in the Republican primary for Hamilton County Mayor, you can watch the debate that Caroline mentioned on our website. They cover topics like education, infrastructure, and term limits. You can see the full debate on local3news.com.